So we have been given a factor x minus 1, and I'm not going with the remainder theorem. We are doing this. X minus 1 into 6 squared minus 5x minus 4. You see how you write. The first thing is, how many times you focus on x. Just focus, if this was 2x, we focus on 2x. So this is just x. X into the first term here. What I'm saying is 6x squared divided by x. Are you getting my point? Mm. What's the answer?
6 squared.
X into x. There's square, so it's x. You cancel one x. How many x remains? 1. So your answer is 6. You can do aside what I'm doing here. Okay. So your answer is 6x. So we are saying x into 6x squared, it's 6x. You write up here your answer. After you write that 6x, you are going to multiply 6x times, you see what I'm doing, times. And clear? I said times. That's why I'm putting the sign. 6x times x, what's the answer? 6x squared minus 6x times 1.
6x.
Yeah, it's negative, eh? That's why I said minus. I've written it there. Once you do that, you close here. When you close, you subtract. You see the sign I'm putting here. This minus that is what? 0. Negative 5x minus negative 6. You see the way I'm doing. It's got a minus, there's a minus, there's a minus. You punch like that on a calculator. So it's negative, this is x and x. You can subtract or you can add. Negative 5x minus negative 6. Negative 11x. You can bring that 4 down. Then you write it that way. Next, this into. Yes. So what we are saying, this into that is minus 11. Then you write up here minus what? 11. Then times minus 11 times x minus 11x. Minus 11 times 1 is positive 11. Close. Then you subtract. This is 0. So minus 4 plus minus 4 minus 11. You see? What's the answer? This is minus 4. Yeah? Negative 15. This negative 15 is a reminder. So what we usually do if there's a reminder, you take it here, you say minus 15. So these can, yes, you can add or subtract. So it's 11 minus 15. Or you just write it that way. Or you leave it here. It's still the same. Examiner knows that this 11, because there's a number, these two can be added or subtracted. You can leave it here and leave it up there. Okay. That's how you do the long division. I'm just looking at more examples here now. Where are they? Okay, I got one here. 6x minus 1. Minus 11. Okay, can I clean? Or I clean that side? Because I've got another one which you have to do. It's got a different one. Where is the activities? I don't want to use the ones for remainder theorem because it will be wrong. Factorize. Okay, let's try with the remainder theorem ones. Here are the long division questions. N2, is there any long division questions in your textbook? N3, I don't see them. I think it's in N2. More of this. So what I will do, I am going to try the one for factors. Yeah. Let's take this one. If I give you, prove that, yeah, 2x cubed minus 11x squared doing the long way. I can't see the activities. Because I'll take, if I take the wrong one, it won't prove. You know the problem. Let's try this one. Okay, x squared, x cubed minus 89x plus 70. But I'm taking this from reminder theorem. It's fine. We'll see if divided by x plus 7. Let's try it. X cubed minus 39x plus 70. Then we have x plus 7. Yeah, let's see. So now in that case, you are going to say x into 3 cubed. It's x squared, right? Okay. You write your x squared here. Then x squared times that, x squared times that. Here you have x cubed, right? Okay, then minus plus 7x squared. Which won't work, you see? Because I'm taking the one from reminder theorem. It won't work. Why is it not going to work? Because it's a square and a square. Unless this was supposed to be a square, but it didn't have a square. You see what I mean? It won't work. For sure. I was looking for more of long division. You didn't get here. In N2. If not, next week I'll find them for you in the question papers or somewhere. But the concept is like that. Make sure that you follow. How come it's not here? Last year we did a lot of them. Long divisions. Cool. Next, okay, guys. So just remind me next week. I'm gonna organize the things to practice. We want to prove if we're using the wrong sum meant for reminder theorem. I can't see it, but just that concept. Any questions? That one is wrong. You can't use it. You know, the only way you can use this one, if you have a cube and then it's a square and then it's a x, you see, because it's a polynomial, it starts with a third. So I can't go to x from a third, you know. Automatically, it's not gonna work. But maybe I can change to square, then it can work. Why? Because if I change to square, then I can add these two because both of them will have a power 2, power 2. I can't add 39x to 7x squared. No. Any questions? So it's a homework, eh? Myself, I'll remember next week that we need more on this. If not, we go through question papers and see where they asked. Then I'll come back to this one.
When is the test?
Next week. But I don't know how I can even give you that test, guys, because time.
It's gonna include this.
Yeah.
Actually, just give us the
Assignment.
something like what must we focus on?
Yeah, once I finish, yes. Okay, so this one, there's a question mark. This one, I need to only give 2. This will be for next time. I'll record a video for science. Let me do that. I know you will be able to do this because whatever concepts we have learned, we apply now there on the algebraic fractions. I'll just do 2 of them. And if there will be questions, we'll see later on. They call them fractions. Would you be able to solve for me? The question is simplify. Make simple the following. Yeah. X squared plus 2x times, this is divided by x squared plus 4. X minus 3 divided by x plus 2 divide x minus 3 x cubed minus x squared plus 4 x minus 4. I know we went through the long one, then another one that I can start with is x squared minus 4 divided by 2 times x minus 3 x squared minus x minus 6. Okay, those are the fractions. Choose the only 2x squared minus 2y divided by x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Simplify. They want you to make simple. They are not saying solve for x. Make it simple. There's a lot of things to learn in mathematics, you see. Plus x minus 6. Okay, what I meant when I said algebraic fractions is those things. Check. They want you to simplify. I know it's, I'm not going to start with the first one. It's too involving. Let's jump to maybe the second one. This one. When they say simplify, it makes simple. You can see here, you can apply what? Then we can apply difference of two squares. We can apply quadratic. You see factors. Yeah, that's what it means. And you then will come and cross multiply and cancel what needs to be cancelled. You can't apply difference of two squares here. Here you can. Here it's just leaving it. Here you must factorize by last week method where we say A times C, look for the factors. Yeah. So I need to start with this one. Can you see? They want you to simplify. So the first thing is on top here, you are going to have x minus what? 2 and x plus 2 divided by 2 times x minus 3. Here we have to factorize. What are the factors? 1 times negative 6 is what? Negative 6. It's the last week's method. This times that is negative 6. What are the factors of negative 6? It's 1, 2, 3, and 6. Which of the two, when you add, you get minus 1. When you multiply, you get negative 6. Right? Can you see? 1 times 6 is the negative 6, because 6 is negative. Which are the numbers that can go into 6 without leaving remainder? It's 1, 2, 3, and 6. From here, which two of them, when you multiply, you get minus 6. When you add, you get negative 1. And we're already looking at these two numbers. It's 2 and 3. Which one will have a minus? Which one will have? You must tell me. So it will be x squared plus 2x minus 3x minus 6. You see the way I've written them. Then you need to factorize, right? At the bottom. You write x minus 2, x plus 2, divided by 2, times x minus 3, divided by, which is the factor here? What's common there? It's x. Then we remain with x plus 2. What's common then?
2.
Then we remain with x, and then there it's going to be plus 2. It can't be minus, you see? I want when I multiply, I get a minus. You see now? So the two factors we need is x minus 3 and x plus 2 at the bottom there. We are factorizing. You write again, you know, the steps will continue. But in any way, what we can do at that point, this is x minus 3. Do you know this x minus, it will cancel with x minus 3 on top. Or else I'll write x minus 3 divided by x minus 3, x plus 2. On this side, it's x minus 2, x plus 2 divided by 2. Then we can cross multiply or cancel out. What are we cancelling out? It's this one into that, x plus 2 with x plus 2. Then you write the answer. It's now simplified. The answer remaining here is x what? Minus 2, right? Over 2. Times 1 over, no, there's nothing there. Can you see there's nothing? We have cancelled out everything there. So the answer is just x minus 2 over 2. These are the fractions. Yeah. All right. The other one, I'll do the first one last. And I know why I'm saying I did not explain how we handle this. This is another chapter where we deal with polynomials, like more than what? More than 3. I'm going to this one, and I do that, then we can have that one done maybe next time. 2x squared minus 2y. Then at the bottom, you see what's happening at the bottom. It's factors as well. It's going to be factors. How factors? It's 1 times 1. It's 1. So, which are the factors? Already you can see there's a 2 here. It's the same way we did with the 6. So I'm going to clean there and then do this one on that side. Okay. Can I clean here? This one. Okay. What I'm saying here is that don't be scared when you see this x as a power 2 and the y has a power 2. You see the meaning of that. When we say x times, it's 1 times 1 here. What's the answer? It's 1. Factors of 1 is only 1. Right? 1 times 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is so, when you introduce, you see the factors we introduced, they had, it's x and x only. Here we are going to have xy, xy. Those are the two factors. So first you write 2, you can, here, what are we going to do? Factorize. What's common here? 2, right? 2 out, yeah. Open brackets, x squared minus what? Y. Then we go to the bottom here. It's 1 and the factors, so your answer is x squared plus xy plus xy plus y squared. I don't know if you're understanding my point. When we looked for factors, we didn't have y and y. But in case where you have y with a power and this one with a power, you have to bring, y and x here. You see the factors we had in the previous one, it was what? 2x and 3x. We didn't have y. But there will be times where they introduce a y at c. If at c there is maybe 3y, it means your two factors must have xy, xy, both of them. Those two numbers will have xy, xy also. But if there's no y at c, the two factors will only have what? X values only. So why have I written like this? We have already discussed that 1 times 1 is 1. Factors of 1 is only 1. We said that we want the two numbers, when we multiply, we get the answer which we get here, 1. When we add, we get this answer. So when we add, we get 2. It's 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. When I replace this like that, it's the same as 1xy, 1xy is 2xy. I still did not change that. And then when I say xy times xy, you can see there, or you can say 1 times 1, you are going to get this times that. You see what we did? It's what we are going to get there. So after that, we are going to factorize. What are the common factor here in the two terms? It's x. You take your x out, then it's x plus what? Y. Right? Here, what is the factor? Y. Then it's x plus y. Yeah, I even forgot to write that. Okay, let's do this. It's 2x squared minus y in brackets. Then I'll write this down here. X plus y, and y, x plus y, right? Yeah, I'm gonna remove here. Have you seen what you have done? So that's x squared minus y there. You can also make it in difference of what? 2 squares. Correct. The y will only appear one side. On the other end, you're going to have only 1. So in difference of 2 squares, this one here will be x minus y and x minus, with the 2 outside, don't leave the 2. I don't have space. That's what will be here on top here, at the bottom like that.
The plus.
Isn't it a plus 1?
Plus, yes. Plus, correct. Only one side you have a minus. And then you can cross out. You know already that we can cancel out x plus y. We have, there's no x, but x minus y. Do we have x minus y? Y is here. There's no minus here. It's plus plus, no? Let's check the question. Maybe it's me again. You know why? If it's like that, because for sure I sense that there should be a plus to cancel out with. If not, then you write it that way. You can't cancel out anything on top. I don't know where I took that one from. X squared minus 4. Let me just see. Yeah, it is x squared minus 4 over 2. Which one are we doing? We're doing this one. Oh, I'm looking at the other one. Where did I take this? 2x squared minus 2. I'm thinking I messed up with a sign, but I don't see it. Where x squared. Yeah, but in any way, where you find that at the bottom, you can't cancel with anything up. You just write the way it is divided by whatever you get here. But at the bottom, you write x plus y. Can you see? This is this one, x plus the y outside. Then x plus y. Or just say x plus y. In the end, when you finish, let me just put in your book in the box here. You are going to write 2x minus y and x plus 1 divided by x plus y. Yeah, that's how it is. Y, they are coming 2 times. It's x plus y, x plus y. You write it only once. Yeah. Then I look on top, there's nothing to cancel. I can't force it. You leave it. It's right. But in a case where you can have x plus y here, then it was going to cancel out. Now it's just going to be like that. Okay. So I want you to try this one, but you need to go for break. I'll do this one next week because of what? Polynomial is approached in a different way. It's not the way we approach the trinomial. This you can go and do at home. Just take a screenshot. Try to do this one. What you do here, difference of 2 squares. You see, difference of 2 squares, there you can look if the difference of 2 squares is working. If not, but you can factorize if it's not working. You can make, what is the common factor? Factorize, use factors, and then you come and cross out. Please take note of the division here. What do you do with the division there? You swap for right. You come and swap, right? On your right. Once you bring the times. Yeah. Sums like this. 6, 8, 10 marks. You've seen it in the exam. Cause you know, steps. And in my test, I think I'll give you fractions. The only thing I won't give you is this one because I didn't do much on long division. I won't give you anything on long division. I'm being open, but you expect questions on algebraic fractions because it's the concept that I've taught and those things and logs and exponents. So it's just a matter of you now. Make sure that you are on the group chat because I'm going to share the link to that classroom where you get to watch the videos for revision. If you are not on the group chat, you must make sure that even before you leave, you stand there, I add you on the group. I think I'm just too busy, I forget. You can have 10 minutes break or 15 minutes. Come at 10:15, we start science.